there, and welcome to Robogamer. I'm Rob the Robot, and this really isn't my voice because I don't have any. You've probably heard about that terrible Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I have heard they are remastering his design, but it's still going to be a failure. I know some of you are excited, but I am not. But let's not talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's talk about something else. I am trying to talk about the new Smash game. Of course, we all know its name, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know, it had released in December the 7th, but I'm still going to make a review. Okay, so far we all know that you start off with the first 8 characters from the original Super Smash Bros., and then you had to unlock absolutely everyone else. And no surprise here, I have unlocked everyone. I have also tried out the new rookies. Okay, the Inkling was a little hard to control. I've never played Splatoon myself, but it was hard to keep my ink. As for Ridley, he was heavy, but he was a pretty good character. I thought he was interesting. I love the way he flies. As for Simon Belmont, he was a perfect character. I loved how he controlled his whip. King K. Rool was another heavy guy. I felt like he used his belly button all the time. But yeah, that's King K. Rool. Isabelle, I skipped on. As for Incineroar, well, he is, well, fiery. I thought he'd be heavy, but he really isn't. But yeah, he's really, really powerful. And yes, I did get the Piranha Plant. He was another perfect character. Furthermore, I did not use any of the Echo Fighters because, well, they're just duplicates of another fighter. So that's all I have to say about all the new characters. Some of them were great, some others were heavy, and some were just too hard to control. Now the adventure mode, I really loved, but I'm gonna have a spoiler alert right here. If you don't want to know what happens after you defeat Galeem, I insist you should skip this part. If you don't care, well, you may watch it anyway. Okay, after you defeat Galeem, he starts to fall. All the Master Hands are no longer in his control, but there seems to be a crack in the sky. The gaming worlds are falling apart. Something wicked was coming out. A giant glowing eyeball with its own army of hands. One army tried to fight the other, but it was no use. Galeem went out to the sun, and then the evil figure came out from the sky. The gaming worlds were getting wrecked by an evil being known as Darkon. As for all of you people who did not want to find out what happened, well, I'm glad he didn't find out. And as for the people who didn't care, well, I guess he didn't care anyway. But anyway, moving on. Now the classic mode was really different. You don't really have to fight Master Hand this time. Instead, each character fights someone different. Like for example, I fight Galeem. Mario fights against Giga Bowser, and then Kirby fights Marx from Kirby Superstar. Now you're probably wondering what I thought about all the DLC characters announced so far. Well, I have not bought them. I decided to buy them once they were all available. So far, we have Joker from Persona, the hero from Dragon Quest, Banjo-Kazooie, and Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury. And what do I think about each and every one of them? Well, I think Joker is pretty much unexpected. Hero was possibly not a good choice. Banjo-Kazooie was someone that everyone wanted. I'm glad he was there. And Terry Bogard, not another good choice at all. Oh yeah, and here's another thing. From my last episode, I said I had a Pokemon, and all I said about it was that it was a Stage 1. It came from the game Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it is one of the 3 starters for that game. Does that sound anything familiar to you? Well, it should. For all you Pokemon nerds, I'm gonna throw in a few hints and see if you know which Pokemon I am talking about. So here we go. Alright, time up. Okay, I guess that last hint was a little too obvious. Well, anyway, now that you've seen all the hints, I think you'll probably know who I am talking about. As for all the people who don't know who I am talking about, well, you should see this Pokemon anyway. It will now join the Robogamer crew. So, drumroll please. Wait, hold on. Does that shape look a little too obvious, or do I have you cold? I will now reveal my Pokemon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My Pokemon is Brion. Okay, I guess it's a little too weird and a little too girly, but anyway, she is my Pokemon. If you must know, she is well known for dancing. She has an obsession over Mega Man, and she loves ice cream, unlike me, because I hate ice cream. I get a circuit freeze. Now that the Pokemon has joined my crew, please expect her to see in some future episodes. I think I'm running out of time for today. I just want to tell you, I hope you liked my review, and I hope you liked my Pokemon. Oh, and one more thing, don't forget to subscribe to see me, Rob the Robot, in Robogamer. Goodbye!